I have a two-part story to share. Dennis asked me to have a story for you today, so I'll share two-part. First, I saw a video this week for some of the writings of Sister White, and on that video, he said that during the first 3 months of the new year, it sets the tone for the whole year. So whatever practices we put in place for the first 3 months of the year, will help us finish the year in a more positive way, in a more spiritual way. So that, and also the other part of the story, there's a movie, a kids movie out there, David. Have you heard of it? Have you seen the advertising? On this movie, at the end of the movie, they put a request that it asks for people to participate in helping financially, that though we're in the richest country in the world, there are about 20 million kids that are not able to go and watch because they're just so poor that they cannot afford to go and see the movie. So they request for donations that if they can help so for some of these kids to go and watch this movie. It's directed for kids. Now it doesn't have the real graphic that the Bible says about this movie, but I'm going to share a few verses of 5 verses. I'm here. I think they can see me from here. But thank you. 1 Samuel 17, and I'm going to read 34, 35, 37, and then finish with 49 and so on. And David said unto Saul, Thy servant kept his father's sheep, and there came a lion and a bear, and I took the lamb out of the flock, and I went out after him, and I smote him, and delivered it out of his mouth. And when he arose against me, I caught him by his head, and smote him, and slew him. And thy servant slew both the lion and the bear, and the uncircumcised Philistine shall be as one of them, seeing that he had defiled the armies of the living God. And I'm going to skip to 49. And David put his hand on his bag, and took thence a stone, and slang it, and smote the Philistine in the forehead. Then the stone stuck into the forehead, and he fell upon his face to the earth. So David prevailed over the Philistine with a sling and with a stone, and smote the Philistine and slew him. But there was no sword in the hand of David. And therefore David ran and stood upon the Philistine, and took his sword, and threw it out of the shed thereof, and slew him, and cut off his head therein. And when the Philistines saw their champion was dead, they fled. This is not in the movie, but that's what happened. So anyway, it is directed for kids, but it is something that's biblical. So I just want to share that with you.